guys, Brandon here. Just setting up my new Toro 22-inch recycler with push start. This is a setup video on how to get it done. So what I'm looking at right here is our push start, and there's a few things that I did. I took it out of the box, we did an unboxing, and now we're going to do setup. There's two things that I needed to do when I first set it up. Very first thing I did was take it out of the box, and then the next thing I did was connected the bar, the walking bar, to it with these screws and set it at the height. Now there's a few things that came in the box. One was the bagger, so I can catch my clippings and put them into my garden. And then the second thing was there was a side discharge, which would go here. This is where your side discharge would go. But I'm currently going to do a self-mulching because my yard really needs to be mowed. So we're going to make sure to do that. So first step one is when you first get this, I got this at Home Depot, spent about $400 for it, and then I also got a few other things. The first thing that I got was True Fuel. This cost me about $5. I like this because it's ethanol free, and what it does is it allows you to run a clean engine. It worked for me. The last one I had, and I didn't use True Fuel, and I used the gas station gas, it started backfiring. So beginner's mistake, so I learned better. So this is what I start using now. And then also what came with it, and I did buy an extra one, what also came with it was a fuel treatment and also premium lawnmower oil. Appreciate them. It's SAE 30, so just in case you needed to get some more, that's what you're going to need to have. Now, let's go ahead and begin and getting this set up. So now it's just out of the box. You still see it has the plastic on it. The very first thing that you want to do is make sure you read all the labels on there. There is a label up here on top that tell you where to fill the oil and gives you some background information on the gasoline. That's why I suggest that you go ahead and get yourself the True Fuel, which is really good to get started. So step one is just go ahead and remove all the plastics. So we got all the plastics off now, all the coverings. So now it's brand new. I love it. It looks beautiful. I'm excited to have this beast right here. Next thing that we'll need is that the pull start is already in. So take the pull start and hook it up to the loop up there. Even though this is an electric starter, it's good to have it up here, just to have it out of the way. Because the starter, from what the instructions said, it takes 24 hours for it to charge. I need to mow my lawn today, so I'm going to use the pull start for the beginning. And then afterwards, I'll make sure I hook up, charge my pull start, charge my electric starter, so that I can go ahead and mow my lawn with just a simple push. That's the one feature that I was looking for in this, is the push start. So if you're looking for one, this is actually a good one. Got it at Home Depot. So looking at if you don't have a Home Depot, you can always order it online. And from what I saw, Home Depot had it as free shipping as well. So I'm going to take my pull start and I'm going to hook it up real quick. Alright. My pull starter is hooked up. It's connected up to the top, and I'll show you that in the next one in an overview. It's a really good one. It's 163 cc's engine, much bigger than the one that I had prior to this. And it's got a 22-inch cutting radius, so that was really good for me as well. I have about half an acre yard. A lot of work, a lot of work. So I need something that is beast and is really good. So the next step that we would need to do is to take our oil, and we're going to start filling up the oil. Right now, your oil is over here on. If you're facing front facing, it's on the left-hand side. What you do is you take the oil out, take the oil stick out, take a look at it. There's no oil in there. And on here, I don't know if y'all can see this, but I'll bring it up as close as I can. There's some marks here at the bottom where the two holes are. Those two holes will tell you how much oil you have in there and if it needs to be filled up. This one doesn't need to be changed because you just continuously add it. It burns it off, so you don't have to worry about that. So we're going to take the oil and we're going to fill it up. So we filled up the oil now. It's got oil in it. Awesome. Thank you, Toro. Appreciate that. So we'll take it, put it back on there, close it up. Boom. That is closed up there. Next thing we'll need to do is we need to put some gasoline, because what is it going to run on, right? So this is where your gas is at. It has a nice little clip here. So there is a spot for you to put the clip. It's on along the other side, and I'm going to go ahead and move this around so you can see that. This has a little clip on the end of it. so you won't lose it. You put it right here on the side where it clips in. There's a little slot here, see? And now I've got it clipped in so I won't lose it. Perfect. So now let's go ahead and take my True Fuel and start filling this bad boy up. I love this ethanol-free stuff. Pretty big tank too. But we're gonna see if it takes the whole thing. And it did. Perfect. So I can tell you this was a new can, and it took the whole can. Now my last lawnmower could run the whole yard, front and back, me mowing it twice on one can. So this is going to be interesting to see how it is. Here's your filter. Always like to check the filter, make sure it's in there. It looks good. Looks clean. That's your filter. All right. Put it back on. Gotta always check your stuff before you get it running. And there you go. So now we've got it set up. We got the pull start on. And voila. And so this is how you set up the Toro push start recycler. See you next time.